morning. Dr. Lewis Singer, Singer Family Chiropractic, here in Boynton Beach, Florida, where families go to be well. And of course, it's Monday, so it's another edition of Question for Doc. Well, I love our question today, and it's actually from Chelsea, which is an awesome name. And Chelsea writes, she doesn't write about her specific problem, but she asks, how do I know if chiropractic will help me? That is an amazing question, because I think that every new patient probably has that question when they come in. How do I know if chiropractic is going to help me? Well, it's interesting because when I got out of chiropractic school over 3 decades ago, people used to go to the chiropractor last. That means after they tried everything else. And a lot of patients would come to me and we do a consultation, and I think I could help them. And I'd say, you know, if I can't help you, I'll refer you out to either an orthopedist or a neurologist or a physical therapist or an acupuncturist or a massage therapist. And patients would say all the time, Doc, I've been all of those places. You're it. You're my last hope. You're the one. I used to call it doctor of last resort. That used to be me. It's totally changed in 30 years. Now people are starting to go to the chiropractor first with the craziest things, believe it or not. And I feel like they're counting on me to know whether I can help that person or not. And that's really what the first visit is about in my office. We start with a consultation, and believe it or not, I believe that the consultation is probably the most important part of the whole first visit, because getting all that information about a patient's condition and their problem and how long they've had it and what makes it better and what makes it worse and what they've tried and what they haven't tried and things of that nature, it really gives me an amazing idea of if they're in the right place. And if they are, that's fantastic. And if they're not, well, we need to find them another place to go. And I believe that, at least I know in my case, the chiropractors of today have that training, because chiropractors are primary doctors. You can go to the chiropractor first before going anywhere else. It's not like, even though a chiropractor is a specialist, it's not like a specialist in the medical world where usually you need a referral from your primary, from your GP to go. Even though chiropractic is a specialist per se, you can go to us first. And so people are counting on me to know whether it's a chiropractic case or not. So after the consultation, I get a pretty good idea of if it even pays to go forward to do an exam and take some x-rays. And then of course, once I've done the exam and once I do the x-rays, I pretty much know if that person is going to be able to be helped from chiropractic care. That may be all that they need. They may need to see somebody else other than the chiropractor, at least at the beginning, or sometimes we can co-manage a case, myself and for example, a medical doctor, which means that they still need the medical care. There's things maybe that medicine needs to deal with in some way, shape, or form, but at the same time, chiropractic is going to be helpful. So those two kind of go together right there. And that's pretty much what I use for the second visit, which is our orientation on the report of findings, is to let the patient know what we found, how we can help, and where to go from there. So Chelsea, that was an awesome question. And I know, at least with me, you're in good hands. If you want to start seeing a chiropractor first and then go from there, that's wonderful. And in fact, I'll say one other thing, that people are now seeing the chiropractor first because they realize that the chiropractic is all natural. So they'd rather start with that. In this day and age, people don't really want to rush toward the surgeries or the medicines. They'll do that if they have to, but they'd like to start seeing if chiropractic can help first before they go more invasive route. So thank you, Chelsea, for your question. Listen, if you have a question for us, we do this every Monday. You can either see Allison or you could see Carol here in the office and let them know your question, or you can email us, go on our website and find our email address, and you can send us a question that way. Until next week, have an amazing week. This is Dr. Lewis Singer, Singer Family Chiropractic, signing off. Take care.